And because there are 2 Calamity Bears, that does 16, yeah, so just 16. Look how insane that is. Good. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Gundam power. That is right. I used to love Gundam as a kid. You got the shining finger, you got the burning finger. Well, we've got the shining kick. We've got Mindlink Mech, which is, we're going to use the shining kick on our opponents. This card is awesome. Whenever it becomes crew for the first time each turn, it is going to become a copy of non-legendary creature, except it's a 4/3 and it's a vehicle artifact. Now you only get to crew it for 1, so obviously there's a bunch of different tricks you can do here, because only using 1 is pretty cool. The first thing we're going to start off with is going to be the Efreet Flamepainter, because that only has 1 power. It doesn't really matter because that's enough to crew it. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. How can we use this? There's 2 different ways, but the biggest different way is going to be Magma Opus. Magma Opus is absolutely insanity. You're going to be able to use this for 2, and then on turn 4, drop the Efreet Flamepainter. I mean, there's a bunch of different things you can do, but either way, you're going to be able to get this into the graveyard, and then you're going to be able to cast this for free when the Flamepainter does damage. Absolutely bustedly cool and awesome. Deals 4 damage among any target permanents. Tap 2, create a 4/4, draw 2 cards. Pretty freaking good here. We got the Mirrorshell Crab. I actually love this. I'm running 3 because we are running Tezzeret, so we are running artifacts as well. So kind of like the Mirrorshell Crab. Tezzeret is kind of there for some sort of like card advantage, but overall this is kind of like an aggro deck, so I don't know how I feel about the Tezzeret. I feel like Tezzeret's a little bit too slow. I mean, the counters are good, so Tezzeret's on the fence here. I'm not really sure. Burn Down the House is in here for mostly the 1/1s, but it can be good versus aggro for because it saves the Mindlink Mech, because this is going to be a vehicle. So kind of like this card. It's also an aggro card, so it's never really dead here. The Calamity Bearer is going to go really good with our Mindlink Mech. You have a giant source you control will deal damage to a permanent player. It deals double that damage. And because you have a Calamity Bearer on the battlefield, Mindlink becomes another Calamity Bearer. When you swing in, it's going to do 16 damage, because it's going to do 4/3 times 2 times 2. So it's going to do 8 and then 16. So that is an absolute crazy combo as well. We do have the Lizard Blades. I love this card because it is going to be able to give you double strike. So you're going to be able to do 8 damage in the air on turn 4, which is still pretty good, but the Lizard Blades is a prolonging threat. We got Jwari Disruption, Spell Pierce, and Fading Hope for a little bit, of early disruption. And the Fading Hope also helps out for the Efreet Flamepainter in case you need to clear the path for the Flamepainter. So all in all, there's a lot of different things you can do with this deck. I think overall it's more of like a it's kind of like a mid-rangey combo deck, but it's also kind of aggressive. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of an awkward deck, but either way, the Mindlink Mech is going to be the MVP, and the deck and the card that makes this the optimal way to run this is going to be just using Mindlink Mech to wreck face. So let's get ready to use the Shining Kick with the Mindlink Mech, and let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Jamie, or is it Jaime? I don't know. Either way, hello, welcome to the show. Let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand here. So, this is kind of stressful, because I think I'm just gonna have to forego the disruption. I think because we have the Lizard Blades and just how our land is shaking up, I'm going to be kind of conservative here and drop this for the land. I don't want to get mana screwed, and I want to go for the Lizard Blades rather than the Jwari, so that's going to be what we're doing here. So yeah, I think that's the best move here. We'll go for Lizard Blades turn 2, Mindlink Mech on turn 3, and we're not really worried about the Jwari, so rather not sit here begging for land. We actually get some more land here, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and drop our beloved Lizard Blades here. Awesome. We're going to be able to drop our Gundam Mindlink Mech. Let's see what we're playing against, though. This could be mono white. This could be, because it is snow-covered plains, makes me think that they're got some shenanigans going on here. Okay, so some more. So looking mostly like mono white. Mostly. Yes, okay, so it is going to be mono white. Luminarch Aspirant is going to go up to a 2/2. We do have another Lizard Blades, which is cute. I'm actually going to swing in here. I don't think that they want to trade. And even if they do, we've got another Lizard Blades that we can use the Mindlink Mech for. So I'm actually going to swing in here. If they want to trade, I think that's a fate we can live with. They're thinking about it. I would be thinking about it too. I don't know. I mean, they're probably a little bit nervous that we got, I don't know, maybe like a buff spell. I don't really know. They are also on the draw, so they have to be aware of that. Okay, so they're going to take it. That's probably what I would do as well, so can't blame them there. Let's go ahead and drop our G-Gundam. Mindlink Mech. I don't remember much about G-Gundam, but I definitely watched it as a kid. Like a lot. I remember Shining Finger, and then it was like Burning Finger. But oh, the portable hole is really annoying, but we do have another Lizard Blade, so not really the end of the world here. This is going to be annoying. If we can get into another red source, we go for Calamity Bearer, which is literally just unfair, disgusting. But we have to get into one before we can do that. We're going to be able to get to, what, 4 life here. Get down to 16. That's not the end of the world here. The Mindlink Mech is still good to go. So we do have another Lizard Blades, worst case scenario. Best case scenario, we snag a red source here, and that is going to be legendary. We do got a Fading Hope. Better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So let's go for our Lizard Blades. We're going to be able to deal 8 damage here. Look, the Mindlink Mech is just so crazy. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Would you just look at that? Down to 8 they go, which is just absolutely absurd. And I actually don't want to drop this. We don't have too many big spells here, so I'm actually going to keep this in case I want to use it for the channel ability. We're just going to end the turn, and we're going to use Fading Hope on the Aspirant. And then hopefully with the Scry power from the Fading Hope, we'll be able to find some red sources and then use this on the Calamity Bearer. And then we'll have a Calamity Bearer with a Mindlink Mech. This is nasty. If we would have drew a red one, we could have really showcased the power, because then I think, how much damage do you actually deal? You deal, so this would be a 4/4 in the air, and then they're both Calamity Bearers, so I think it's like 16 damage in one swing, I think, right? So just absolutely crazy stuff. Either way, I think we're sitting very, very pretty here. Whatever they commit, so Brutal Cathar, that's okay. That's okay. They can just get rid of the this. That's fine. I'm actually thinking, do I want to use... If they use the Aspirants on both of these, I'll use... They do not. Okay, so if they just made it like a 6/6, I would have used the Cathar to block that out, but they do not, so... Okay, I think we can live with giving up the Lizard Blades here with the Fading Hope. This is kind of risky. Kind of riskier, but... Yeah, we'll go ahead and let this go through. One of them at least, and then we'll let the Cathar live. It would be nice to have the Lizard Blades, but because Lizard Blades doesn't give us lethal, I'd rather just take my luck and use Fading Hope on the Aspirant. So let's see what they want to do here. If we get what I don't think we can. If we get like a Magma Opus, it would still not be enough mana to use the Flamepainter, so that's unfortunate. So I still think we're sitting good. I'm assuming they're gonna swing. They got a little bit of cold feet here. Come on, Jamie, Jaime. I don't know how to say your name, and I apologize, but come on. Come on. Don't rope. Come on. Don't be a salty spittoon. Okay, there we go. We're swinging in. Let's go Fading Hope. Let's get rid of this Luminarch Aspirant. We need a red source here. Magma Opus. We can use that for the Flamepainter. Ah, man. I guess we'll have to just keep it so that we can go for the Flamepainter, but that kind of puts us back a turn. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to do that. I think we're just gonna gamble. Let's hopefully we get a red source is lethal. So a red source is lethal, and there it is. The Stormcarved Coast. The gamble pays off. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna go for Calamity Bearer. They're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about any interaction. Let's go ahead and tap this, and this is gonna become a Calamity Bearer. And because there are 2 Calamity Bears, that does 16. Yeah, so just 16. Look how insane that is. Good game. Wow. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Over admire. Well, if you want to overly admire me, that's fine. We'll go ahead and keep that. Let's go ahead and keep this. That is a pretty good hand here. Kind of meh. I don't want to go for the Fading Hope. I'm gonna drop the Lizard Blades on turn 2. So because of that, I'm gonna drop the Stormcarved Coast here. Stormcarved Coast. That is. I'm not good at tongue twisters. I'll tell you what. Oh, a pathway. That is gonna be really, really nice here. Let's go ahead and drop this for. We kind of do need a little bit of more red sources in this deck. So let's go ahead and drop this. Let's go for our Lizard Blades. They're so cute. Look at these cute little Lizard Blades. So when we get into our Gundam Mindlink Mech into turn 3, so that's going to be really, really cool. And okie dokie. We're not going to be able to swing in with the Mindlink Mech, so there's really no point. I'm going to swing in with our Lizard Blades first. Let's go and swing in. Bang! And not one, but two, because it's Lizard Blades, not Lizard Blade. So let's go ahead and drop this. I guess we'll drop for blue. Yeah, blue's fine. We got a lot of blue in our hand anyway, so let's drop our Gundam, our G Gundam here, Mindlink Mech, and instead of like, you know, I remember what was it, the Shining Finger? Well, this is kind of like the Shining Kick. Huh? Okay. So we got the Mindlink Mech here is going to be able to copy whatever we put out. If we go for a Flamepainter, pretty awesome here. So we get a Tezzeret. I wish we had ways to draw. That's kind of unfortunate, but either way, we're going to be able to use this Mindlink Mech to crew for one. And just because it's just one, a measly one, we're going to be able to drop this. Oh, look at that. We're going to be able to get a 4/3 Lizard Blades. Look at this. Look how fun this is. We're going to do 4, and obviously we get a double tapping here. Bang! Look how awesome that is. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and end the turn here. Now, depending on what they play, I might want to use double Fading Hope, because I really want to get into another land. Really want to get into another land here. And then we'll be able to use the Flamepainter. So, yeah, we could cast the Fading Hope from the graveyard if we use that. I think that's going to be what the move is here. Now, this blue is a little nerve-wracking. I don't like the look of that. I'm not really worried about our life here, so I think I would rather just kind of... Oh, okay. Okay. So they are going to swing. Okay. So I think we're just going to let this go and then Fading Hope at the end step. It's not great, but like I'm not... If they take me down to 18, not too worried about that. Go ahead and let me take down to 18. That's fine. If they drop something more menacing, which I doubt, but we're just not worried about it. So, okay, let's go ahead and Fading Hope away. So now, hindsight's 20/20, should have used this beforehand, but now I don't really care. So Spell Pierce is actually pretty interesting. I think I actually kind of want to keep that. If I can Spell Pierce like a Wandering Emperor or something, that's actually cool. So never mind that land. I don't want any land. Screw the land. We'll go ahead and take this. And yeah, cool. So now we got a Spell Pierce. Yeah, I think this is cool. So we're going to be able to use this. If they were trying to use Wandering Emperor, we're just going to be able to Spell Pierce that thing away, and you are going to take this 8 damage, gosh darn it. So, Lizard Blades it is. Let's go ahead and swing in. I love that Spell Pierce is not a... I used to run, like, Concerted Defense. Now I do not have to. And there's the Wandering Emperor just on time. Right on time. Let's go ahead and Spell Pierce you away. You are taking this 8 damage. Yes, sirree. So now we take them down to 6, which is really, really cool. But we still are going to need at least one more land source here. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Fading Hope can get rid of this token. Again, not worried about my life total, so I'm going to wait until the end step regardless. If they want to swing in, be my guest. But we do need one more land here, so we can go for Tezzeret, burn down the house, Painter, whatever we want to do. They actually, that's kind of surprising. Be that as it may, we will let that go through. So 17 to 6, and let's see what they want to do here. They're going to go for Doomscar. Okay, well, I guess we'll just use Fading Hope on our own Lizard Blades. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and Lizard... Jwari Disruption. We'll keep this. I think it's going to be game, though, because, yeah, we'll be able to just use our Mindlink Mech on our Lizard Blades, and that's just going to be a good game, so... Lizard Blades for the win. How cute is that? Let's go. Hello, and welcome to the show. Let's go ahead and keep this pretty good hand here. We got 2 counter spells, so maybe we're looking at counter spells early. Okay, I guess we'll drop this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop this just so we can have a Spell Pierce up. Don't know what they're going to be able to do, but having a Spell Pierce feels pretty good. If they have, I was going to say, if they have like a Play with Fire, I would actually probably Spell Pierce it. Probably, yeah. Bloodthirsty Adversary, that is annoying. I wish the Spell Pierce was a Fading Hope now. Okay, so down to 18 we go. We have another set of Lizard Blades. That's actually pretty good. We can drop this. I kind of want to keep the Jwari Disruption up because the Lizard Blades would just be able to trade with the adversary. Doesn't feel the greatest. Plus we can, plus we can always go for Magma Opus if they decide not to play into our Jwari. So I guess we'll go ahead and let this go through. Yep, that is fine. As long as they're nervous about what we could have, you know, yep, come on through. Down to 16 we go. If they play something super scary, that is something very scary. It's scary enough. So let's go ahead and Jwari Disruption that. Get this out of here. Get it out of here. Oh, now we get the Flame Painter. The Flame Painter with the Magma Opus is money. Absolute money here. So let's go ahead and drop this. Do we want to go for Opus just to get it into the graveyard? I kind of actually do. So let's go for the Magma Opus just to get it into the graveyard for the Flame Painter. And then we can go for Lizard Blades. Or we can keep the Spell Pierce up. We'll go for the Lizard Blades. We got 2 Lizard Blades. We can't Spell Pierce anything now, which is a little sketchy. But well, we can at least hold off this adversary if they want to, Thundering Raiju. Okay, so Thundering Raiju is going to be a nightmare. We can't hold this off anymore. So, we're just going to have to take this damage here. I don't want to chump block. We're just going to have to take the damage here. Go down to 9. We do get another land here, which is really nice. Let's go for the Flame Painter. That's going to be our only move here. So, if this Flame Painter can live, maybe we chump block with the Lizard Blades and get a free Magma Opus kickoff with the Flame Painter. But if they've got any sort of removal on the Flame Painter, I don't see how we're going to be able to gut this through. If we had just one more, I mean, the Flame Painter is a hefty card. We could use Spell Pierce to keep it safe, but we just had to play it. We just had to play it. They're so aggressive right now. There's just nothing else we can do. So if they don't have removal, which is very possible, if they don't have removal, they can't swing out. So, well, they could, but they are going to face the repercussions here. I don't even want to put this Flame Painter at risk. So I think I'm just going to block this and take 3. Can they deal 5 damage? I don't think so. So I'm actually, I don't want to like block here and then they use like a Play with Fire on the Flame Painter. So the Flame Painter is going to be the way we win. So I'm actually just going to let this go. Doesn't feel great. I mean, still got 4 cards in their hand. I mean, we're just going to chump block with this, yeah. The way we win this match is to getting into our Magma Opus with the Flame Painter. That is the only way we win. Kamano is going to deal 1 damage to us. Okay. Play with Fire is going to deal another 2. Oh, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And another Play with Fire. Mad Symbol. I have a soft spot for MMs, as you can tell. Mad Madsen and ManaMan. Hey, so we're gonna go ahead and give you a hello. You deserve it. You deserve it. Let's go ahead and drop that. I'm gonna go for Stormcarved Coast just so we can get into Lizard Blades on turn 2. That's kind of what I want to do here. Let's go ahead and drop this. Boom, boom. And, ooh, Evolving Wilds. I appreciate the pretty little purple. I love the pretty purple Evolving Wilds. That is really cool. So they go for a Plains. Okay, Plain Jane it is. And let's go ahead and drop this for, I guess we can go for blue, the Stormcarved Coast, and maybe just give it up. Okay. Smabro 56. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is kind of a slower hand, but anytime that we get into, oh, I saw the friendly, hey, we're gonna have to, I saw the mulligan. We'll give them the friendly mulligan hello, as we love to do on this channel. Let's go ahead and drop the island. They go ahead and give us a hello. You gotta love it. You gotta love the hospitality. So this is kind of a slower hand here, but we do get the Magma Opus, which is really nice. And anytime you can get a Magma Opus with a Flame Painter, the upside is just so high. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. So the Modern Age. Okay. Okay. Draw a card, then discard a card, and it goes into this little butterfly spirit looking thingy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use our Magma Opus to get into our Flame Painter. That is going to be the move here. Yeah, we're just going to go right for it. We're going right for it. We've got 2 Flame Painters, so if we can get into, if even just 1 can survive, we're looking pretty okay. Now, obviously, we are very, very fragile to any sort of removal at all, but, you know, we got a shot here to get in here. They don't have any removal. We'll be able to get a free Magma Opus, which will be just a nightmare. I'm not holding my breath here, but we do have 2 Flame Painters, so maybe there's some hope. Maybe there's some hope. They're going to pass the old turn. We do have a Spell Pierce now. So now that we have a Spell Pierce and a Jwari Disruption, now we're sitting very, very pretty here. So they probably, hey, you should probably use this while you had the chance. We're going to use the Flame Painter here. Oh my god, oh my gosh. So we cannot counter channel ability. Oh my god, that is brutal. Oh my god. So I guess we'll drop the Flamepainter, but if this thing goes, we are screwed. Oh my god. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to go for broke here. Let's go for the Flamepainter here. Wow, that's the game. Oh, that's probably the game. I don't see how we're gonna be able to get through now. So if they had a Grease Fang, they're gonna be able to get what, a Surge Hacker Mech? This deals what, 2 damage? That's fine-ish. It goes back to their hand. Okay, we do get another Magma Opus, which is cool. We can use that on the Surge Hacker Mech, maybe. We also have a Spell Pierce. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and pass the old turn. We do have Double Strike, but we can't really do anything. So, we could pass the turn, but Burn Down the House isn't that good here either. So, we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. Surge Hacker Mech, yeah, I'm not too worried about the Surge Hacker Mech. Let's see what they got going on here. I mean, we have 2 counters up, so not all is lost. Pass 2 attackers. Are they going to attack with both? That would be kind of funny. They do not. They do not. Magma Opus, yeah, we're going to have to just use this now. Yeah. We get... Oh, man. I think because we already have one, we can just keep it. I think we're just going to keep it. So we do get into a Crucible of Defiance. Yeah. We'll go ahead and place this down. I think we're going to have to hardcast this thing. We're going to have to hardcast this. So past turn, we still have counters up. So Thirst for Knowledge. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't want you to draw a bunch of cards. So we'll go ahead and Spell Pierce this. We're gonna have to hardcast this Magma Opus. Yeah, I think that's just the only way we get through here, man. Yucky. That channel ability just blew my head right into the window. Like I just oh, I was not expecting that at all. Can't counter those abilities. So Magma Opus, no, we're just gonna have to say no. We're gonna have to say no. We get some more land, which, you know, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, still 2 away. 2 away, but, you know, Burn Down the House, we can play 1 more time and then use the Jwari Disruption. So, okay, we're just gonna sit here for a while then. Faithful Mending, we're just gonna have to let that resolve. We can't do anything about it anyway, so we're just gonna have to let that resolve. They're gonna ditch some vehicles into the graveyard. Yeah, Surge Hacker Mech. Grease Fang's gonna get back their Surge Hacker Mech, which is annoying. So yep, Surge Hacker Mech's going to... I mean, they still only have... What? I mean, we're still alive, so that's okay. And it's gonna go back to their hand? Okie dokie. Okay, my turn. We do get a Tezzeret. Tezzeret is good. Let's just go for the Tezzeret. I'm sure they probably have some sort of counter as well, but we do have a Jwari, but I don't know. I don't see how we're gonna be able to counter them unless they have like a devious cover up. So we actually do get to go through. That is actually interesting.
Power belongs in the hands of those who take it.
Let's take it, Tezzeret. Let's see. We gotta draw 2 cards here. Alright, so, I mean, we're still kind of in business here. Vanishing Verse. Yep, that's gonna be it for you. So, no more Flamepainter, but, you know, it is what it is. Mindlink Mech and a Mirrorshell Crab. We decline this. The Mirrorshell, yeah, I think we're gonna have to just discard the Mirrorshell Crab. Oh man, this is nasty. Grotesque. Grotesque. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of that. The Jwari Disruption, I think we're gonna place this down now so that we can get into the Magma Opus next turn. Yeah. That's gonna be our only way to win here. I'm sure they're running counters if they're running blue, but yeah, Faithful Mending. That's actually interesting that they just pop it off right now. I guess they're just really wanting to get some sort of land here, or Nazika's Chariot, but... Okay, so Grease Fang's gonna go off and get into the Nazika's Chariot, which has haste. So Tezzeret's gonna go bye-bye. The only way we win this match here is gonna be getting into Magma Opus and then just getting something crazy going here. So... this is gonna die. It is what it is. Meow, meow. So, goodbye to Tezzeret.
I have no patience for failure.
I don't either, and this is not looking good, so you might be a little bit, annoyed. So we get another Jwari, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Let's go ahead and place this down. Let's drop our Mindlink Mech. We can go for Burn Down the House. I think Burn Down the House is probably the best thing here. We can go for Magma Opus next turn. Let's just go for this because we have to be wary of our life total here. Let's burn down the house. They might have a counter. They've got a counter. We're not looking too good. There's a Fading Hope. Okay. They get rid of the Grease Fang. At least we get rid of some of the board here. It's at least better than nothing. Okay, we get rid of some of the board here. We can go for Magma Opus next turn, but man, that Jwari was pretty nasty. The Grease Fang. Oh, they get their own Tezzeret. Okay, well, Tezzeret, meet Tezzeret.
Kamigawa appreciates a technical. I need results. Keep working.
I need results too, Tezzeret. I need a drink too. So, okay, we got this going. Here's the thing. Do we want to just pop this off now? If they have a counter, right? Are they running counters? I don't really even see counters in this deck, so might be playing with fire here a little bit, but I kind of want to save the Opus if that's going to be the case. So I guess we'll just go ahead, drop this. Okay, let's go ahead and put a... Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and try. Let's go ahead and try. We'll deal 4 damage to you. Well, let's deal some to you, some to you. Okay, and we'll tap out these things. If you've got a counter, the game is over, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, sure, whatever. We're just kind of clicking buttons here. If they've got a counter, it's going to be a good game. We'll get it ready. We'll just get it ready. Nah, just kidding. We'll stay confident. So they are going to tap these out. Okay, so it goes through. This is cool. I mean, we have some life. We do have some life here. Okay. We've got a lot of card advantage here. Another Grease Fang. Portable hole on our thingy. And another Grease Fang. I mean, we're still at 20 life here. I'm trying to think what we can do here. Mindlink Mech. We need to get the Mindlink Mech out, and then maybe the Soaring City can bounce something. Oh man, we need a Calamity Bearer, we need a drink, we need everything. We just need everything. This does go back to the hand, so that's kind of cool. A Spell Pierce is no good here. No good here. No good here, my friend. Let's go for the Mindlink Mech. We'll go for Lizard Blades, and we can go for the Soaring City. I think that's going to be what we have to do here. Yeah. Go ahead and pass the turn. They've got about 6,000 100th millionth cards in their hand. Alrighty.
I can practically taste success already.
I bet you could. I bet you could. We're not looking too good. So they actually have Search of Glory. That's actually kind of a cool card here. Okie dokie. So Thundersteel Colossus. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and crew the Lizard Blades now. Might as well. Might as well. Lizard Blades is going to go bye-bye. So, yep. Guess we got a 4-3 with Double Strike and Flying now. We also have a Spell Pierce, so... Yeah, this has Menace. Yep. Did they retrieve this with the Grease Fang? They did. I guess we'll let this go. Guess so. We'll let that go. Kind of just playing out our demise here now. Modern Age. Yep. Draw a card, discard a card is what it is. Another Zega's Chariot. So that's going to go back to the hand, right? Okay. Yeah, my turn. If we don't draw something crazy here, we get the Calamity Bearer. That's actually pretty good here. We're going to be able to go in for a Calamity Bearer. I don't know if this is going to be enough to end the game, though. So, Mindlink Mech into the Calamity Bearer. We can do a lot of damage here, which is cute, but not sure this is going to be enough. The Spell Pierce, I don't know if it's going to be able to counter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a Spell Pierce. We're going to go for a Spell Pierce, and that is going to be a good game. So we're back here at the Hideout with the post-game wrap, and immediately, I think being critique of my own things, I think the first thing I would probably do, I'm not really sure, the Tezzeret just feels more of like a control-y type of card. I just feel like the Tezzeret, it's still, man, I don't know how to feel about it. The Lizard Blades and the Tezzeret do go along very well because you can use the -2 to make a 4/4 double strike. So I think it's here to stay. It just feels like this deck is just, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel like there's something wrong with it. It just feels like it's just an overall weak deck, to be completely honest with you. That's kind of the problem. It just doesn't have the power to roll with the meta on a consistent level. So up here on the Mythic ranked ladder, it's just a little bit too weak, but yeah, there's a lot of power. I think you should run it if you're in the lower tiers and just trying to level up, but once you get up into Mythic, definitely got to give it a meh. It's just not really up there with the power sources, and it gets outclassed by a lot of different card advantage stuff. So overall, pretty fun deck. I'm glad I made it, but yeah, I definitely would not be using this in the top 1,000 anytime soon, but it was really fun. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Loves you, Gundam. Loves just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am down below, because it really helps out the channel, and I appreciate all of you. But until the next episode, I will see you then. ManaMan, out.